Loading up during the 20-second rule. Hello everybody and welcome back. So last time we finally discovered the what the Mayan letter said. We figured it out, and once I said it, I understood it. Like I said, that took me a little bit, but we got through it. We got through it. It's all good. We checked the body and everything, and then we got a warrant basically blackmailing Lestrade. And now we're searching the club. We found out that Sir Charles was about to lose a lot of the stuff of the club. He was very much in debt, and that's very suspicious. Let's review some of the evidence. Of course, that he was going to give away the calendar, and Zacharias said no. And he said he was to tell the other. We don't know who the other is. Okay, that's what I thought. He's seizing part of the club's collection, which may have been the statue. We didn't want that, so maybe he did something to dress the statue. Of course, if he did it, he's lying about seeing the statue, so he doesn't want to have to dress as the statue. Of course, they lowered they made him pay more frequently and upped the payment, this looks like. I'm trying to see if there are any dates on this, because that could get him some money. But it just depends on when it is. If it's during the bank sale, he got money. If it's before, then he's already spent too much money.
Zacharias Greystoke. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. I wonder who this man is.
Probably the other.
Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
I hope not. Okay, just want me to do R1. I don't think any of those pictures are... I can see that now. Huh.
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it.
They didn't have Photoshop back then. They could have done that. I had to be more creative. I'm not leaving until I find as much as I can. What's this?
These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection.
Can I open this one up?
These antiques look quite valuable.
Is this some kind of puzzle cube? Okay, that matches up with...
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
Okay, why can't I...
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
It said... March? Or just 1881. I don't know when I got March. But... that's what I got March. So, if this looks to be like it's Zachariah Greystoke stuff, so Charles stole, from what I can see, he stole the cut off piece of gold from it and stole it to trying to raise some money to pay back his debts. That's what I'm thinking at this point. Huh. Alright, so this map looks like
This
it's
metal
going to...
globe is very impressive. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
Okay, so I have to fix that somehow. I don't know if that pieces are in here or if I'll find them somewhere else.
The late Mr. Roberts' collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead. The late Mr. Sutherland's collection. The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection.
Blinkhorn, that sounds really familiar. Well, I think he was one of the names on the
The late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
Okay, it only Greystoke's collection. Okay, it was to be bequeathed to the club after his death. Let's go with that for now, because of the gold piece. Let's see if there's anything else. Where does... Okay, there it is. No, I don't think so. No. Alright. Just keep checking in here, make sure everything's green. What's this? So, I'm guessing none of this is important. We definitely have some suspicion here. Plenty of cause for suspicion. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, we checked. We've already taken that, so I bet you have to analyze that back at Baker Street. Let me check to see if I can. Yeah. Yes, you do. See, I don't know if once you leave the club, you can go back in or not. I'm thinking you can, but just in case, I'm going to try to make sure I find everything before I leave. You about have to, because you have to fix the globe. Okay, can I, like... Is like a slider puzzle or something I can do? I hope not, because I suck at those. Okay, so I tell you about how, like I said, I think you about how to be able to come back to the club. Just because, what's this? That's just wood for the fire. It looked like bones for a minute, but I'm like, I don't think he'd just be keeping that around out in the open. Robert Smith. Robert Smith. Blinkhorn, Bromsby. Robert Smith, Blinkhorn, Bromsby. I want to check something here. Actually, let me go back inside first. I forgot to do something. It usually tells you when you need to use it, so. But still. Huh. If you've been watching these, you know I don't like to be too careful. I mean, I like to be too. I don't like to be too careful. Alright, I can't think tonight. I'm sorry. You can never be too careful, is what I'm trying to get through. What's that? That's nothing? No. Alright, so can we either... I was thinking maybe you could use imagination and to see what goes there. Nothing here for imagination. Nope. Didn't think so. Won't make sense. So, Robert Smith, Blinkhorn. Blinkhorn sounded familiar, but I thought it was on here, which wouldn't make sense. But still, I want to be sure. Okay, I was making sure I couldn't do that again.
Sir Charles, you informed me that you didn't know why Mr. Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
Wait a minute. So I think it was on Telegram. Yeah, it's the Telegram.
But in fact, you do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Ah, well, yes, that is right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I don't know exactly what it was that he wanted, or who this other person he mentioned might have been.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
Oh, all the items are from our club members.
I want to look at all. Everything. So, search warrant. That doesn't want to make sense to me.
A murder at my club.
What? Okay, I don't know what.
A murder.
I thought I could back out and try
A
again,
murder
but I guess
at
not.
my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Oh well. My bad. Probably the post-mortem donation. Let's go analyze the photo, then we'll have to call it a night. Analyze it.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. Let's try to remove the paint. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth. Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America! Brilliant, Watson!
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
Save point? Yeah, okay. So, tomorrow I think we should be able to pick this right back up. So until then, everybody have a good night, and as always, I really appreciate the views.